It is another day, another flag. Today we're tackling a capture the flag challenge where we exploit SQL processing and race conditions. Let's dive in. So here we have a Cars official store themed by my friend and soulmate Lightning McQueen. In his own words, ka-chow. We have a standard website with a login page, username and password. Now before we try hacking into someone else's profile, let's just register to get a feel of the website, to gather as much information as we can. This is a nice tip for doing web CTF challenges. Skim through everything first to scope out what is available before you dive into the nitty-gritty of hacking. Now there are a couple of tabs that we can visit here. The official store tab apparently has 4 products. The first one is free, complimentary, thank you very much. The second and third, who cares? The fourth, suspiciously pricey. Is that foreshadowing? Maybe yes, maybe no. We can also redeem a gift card here. If we type in test, it will essentially give us an error message. So let's keep going. The orders page is currently empty, but if we redeem our complimentary Lightning McQueen toy, we can see all the information about our order here. The name, description, cost, and the transaction ID. Now it seems that we have run out of things to click on the actual website. So let's dive into the scary source code behind this website. Now you don't need to know how to code in these languages, it's more about skimming through and looking at keywords. Now for example, in the app.js, JS for JavaScript and not Jason Statham, try not to get those mixed up, this is the main file of the website. And here we have some juicy comments left by the devs. This function generates a random discount code. Interesting, where is that used? A little further down, we find a block of code called products right there. This is an array, so basically a list of things, usually indicated by the square brackets. If we look at product number 4, we can see that it costs 50 points, like we saw on the website. However, it has an extra value of flag, and this is how a normal flag would look like, except this one is fake. It literally says fake flag. And none of the other products have it, you can see there. So here's the deal, the flag is hidden behind a paywall, and to buy it, we need at least 50 Dogecoins on our balance. Our mission, should we choose to accept it, and we always do, is to somehow buy product number 4 and get that flag. But how? For starters, let's look at what is happening behind the scenes using the tool Burp Suite. Open up our proxy browser and look at what's happening when we register. First off, we send a HTTP post request with the username and password in a JSON format. The server responds with a successful registration and a here you go, set the cookie called JWT so we know it's you. Now, every user gets a shiny new JWT token when they register. JWTs are like ID badges, so the website can know who you are. But here's the catch. Much like in the real world, you can forge an ID. If we crack the secret key that is used to sign these JWTs, we can pretend to be anyone. And perhaps someone that has a fat, juicy balance of 50 or more, like an admin. Real quick, this is a website made to be hacked for a special event. You need authorization before you do anything. So I have a little script here that will brute force the JWT locally on my machine. We just input our JWT and have a list of 14 million passwords in a text file that were cracked in 2009. If you know, you know. It will guess every password as the secret key. In this case, it did not find a match. This was a quick and easy test. We might as well do it whenever JWTs come up. Let's look at how discount codes work. Here's the backend logic. Notice this little gem. It says find the first match of the discount code that you send in the URL with this variable here called discount codes DB. And it has a reference to models / discount codes DB. This variable has 2 fields. The discount code, which is a string, so that's basically the name of the code itself, and the value, what is the code worth? By default, it is 10. Now, what's interesting is that this is all kept in a Mongoose schema, which is a rendition of the MongoDB database. And in fact, if we go to the Docker file, we can see that Mongo 6.0.9 is used as the main database for this website. A quick Google search shows that MongoDB uses NoSQL as its language. Now, a little more Googling and testing, check this out. For URL-based inputs, here is an example. Let's try that by changing what the website sends to the server. In the discount code field, we write a test. It gives us an error message, and we go back to the Burp tool. This is the request that is sent to the URL. Redeem ? Discount code equals dummy value. Let's input the NoSQL code. NE stands for not equals. Basically, find me any discount code that is not dummy value. And voila, success. If we refresh the page, we can see that we have 20 points from a discount code that we never even saw. Now, this is where we bump into a dead end, because if we try to redeem more codes, the response says that we already reached our limit today and we can't redeem anymore. We say, okay, asshole, what if there's a discount code that has a value of 50 or more? Can we modify our injected request to search for that one in particular? We try a couple of requests, but ultimately it doesn't go through. What else can we do? This is where the theme of cars and the spirit of Lightning McQueen truly shines through. We need a race condition. This is based on timing. Imagine this, you send a request to find a code and apply it to your profile. This takes some time. It's not a lot of time, but there's a window of milliseconds where the server is processing your request, but still hasn't blocked you from redeeming another discount code. Obviously, my reaction time is quick, but it's not that quick. So we write, you guessed it, another script. This time to send multiple requests at the same time in parallel. So while the server is processing one request, it starts processing another one. And by the time it's done with that first request and blocks us, it already has 10 more discounts being applied. Finally, we have enough monies to buy the secret code. And as we know, the flag will be part of the description. And there it is. We claim our prize and off to the next one. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, bye.